Welcome back everyone to a brand new Fortnite Battle Royale video, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you guys everything that you need to know about the upcoming patch V.2.3.0. Jumping right into it, the first thing that you guys should know is that the patch is going to be coming out on January 25th, which is tomorrow for me, so just be on the lookout for that. There will probably be some server downtime, which there usually is with patches. If there is no server downtime, Epic Games usually lets us know on Twitter. Now moving on from that, the big thing that I'm personally very excited for is a brand new legendary item called the Chug Jug. The Chug Jug is a consumable that after 15 seconds of using, it would return full health and a full shield to you. Now, like I said before, it is going to be a legendary item, so the drop rate for legendary items is usually between 0.7% to 1%, so it shouldn't be a very common item at all, which personally I think is a good thing. With the addition of the Cozy Campfire just a couple weeks ago, I even thought back then that we already had too many healing items, and it's definitely a frustrating thing to get into the late game against someone that has tons of shields and tons of heals, and they're just impossible to eliminate from the game because they can just back off, build safety, and heal up. But honestly, as long as it's a legendary item and it's not super common, I don't think it'll make too much of a difference to how the game currently plays, especially in the mid to late game. Now moving on from the new legendary item, in the gameplay section, we have a change that allows PC users and console users to both use an auto run. This is something that has existed in other battle royales, especially H1Z1, where it was very common to use for running out of the zone. So personally, I think it's about time that they added one to the game. It's definitely something that people have been requesting since Fortnite's release. Another thing that is being removed that they classified actually as a bug in this update is that they are removing the ability to hide in supply drops. Now, if you guys didn't know, it was very easy to hide in one of these supply drops. All you had to do was be crouching to where a supply drop was going to land, and boom, you were automatically in the box, and anyone that opened it had a very depressing surprise. Now personally, I never did this because anytime that it happened to me, I remember always being able to kill that person, so I never did it, never had any reason to. I would rather run around anyway. But for the people that did this, I honestly didn't think it was too big of a problem, but it really doesn't affect me either way, it being removed. Another thing that I know a lot of players, including myself, are very excited about is that the pre-game lobby and the bus launch are both going to be much quieter compared to before, which for some reason, until now, they've always been much louder than the rest of the game, so you really couldn't hear if you were talking to friends or listening to music, and overall now the pre-game lobby should be a much more enjoyable experience. Now finally, the last thing that I think you guys are going to be interested in is that they are actually adding more loot spawns to the Haunted Hills area, which personally, when I did land there, the 1 or 2 times that I did, there was only one chest. So for 4 or 5 people fighting it out for one chest, it was not a very good time. There were barely any even loot spawns on the ground, so now hopefully it's at least a viable landing spot, especially for you guys who haven't really got to explore the map too much, because it's a very cool area, and now you actually have more of an incentive to actually land there and try and get some good loot. So those are all the things that are coming up in tomorrow's patch that I think you guys should know about. Now obviously I didn't go over every single little bug fix that they did because personally I don't think they will affect me or you guys in any significant way at all. Only the ones that I talked about I think you guys will actually notice or care about, so I like to keep these videos short, that way you guys don't have to go down and read all the patch notes all the time, and you guys can get a quick 4-minute or so video instead. So if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, because I upload Fortnite videos every other day, and I also stream Fortnite every single day, so be sure to not miss out on those. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and peace.